I wanted to pass on to you over a decade worth of personal experience that I have gained over the years investing in silver. This is a subject that I feel very passionate about, and I've been doing this for a long time, and the key takeaway from this video is for you to really be able to purchase silver, make the best decisions possible in terms of how to buy it, how to store it, how to make money with it, how to pay the least taxes on it. Now, if you are somebody who wants to make money with silver, you know, there's a lot of things you need to follow because the money is in the details. The money is in the key information that a lot of people don't know about. The first thing that you really need to consider that is more important than anything is where you buy it, okay, store it and sell it. Because there's a ton of countries, right? There's like almost 200 countries on this planet. Not all countries are perfect for buying, storing, and selling silver. In fact, most countries are inappropriate because of tax reasons, storage issues, you know, safety issues. And in my personal opinion, there's really only 2 countries that I'd consider for buying, storing, and selling silver. And these countries are Singapore, a country located in Southeast Asia, and Estonia, a country located in Eastern Europe. The reason why I like these 2 countries is simply because they don't charge a value-added tax, also known as sales tax, on silver. Most countries out there, they charge whatever, like 19–20%. So if you buy $10,000 worth of silver, you end up paying $2,000 in taxes. And it could be less, it could be more, but this is something you're not going to have to deal with when buying your silver in Singapore or Estonia, because there is 0% tax on it. Another key benefit when buying, storing, and selling silver in Singapore is that Singapore does not have a profit tax on silver. You know, for most places, depending on where you're at, it doesn't mean though, if you are a US citizen or resident, you know, despite of you buying, storing, and selling your silver in Singapore, you're still subject to US income tax. So this may not apply to you. But if you're from a different jurisdiction and if you have no residence at all, then this may apply to you. This is my disclaimer. And that's of course the good thing about Singapore, right? It's a very safe place. It's, you know, very well known to be one of the best, if not the best, place to buy, store, and sell bullion. So we're talking, you know, silver, gold, platinum, palladium, all these metals. You know, you want to buy, store, and sell them in Singapore for all the reasons I just mentioned. Now that you have chosen, you know, the jurisdiction where you want to buy, store, and sell your bullion, what products do you want to buy? This is super important because there's a ton of products out there. Generally speaking, I recommend you to stick with silver bars for the main reason that silver bars have the lowest premium. When I say premium, you know, I mean markup. So the premium is the dealer's edge, the bullion dealer's edge. You know, if they charge a 4% premium on, you know, a 1,000 ounce bar or a 30 kilogram bar, then that's their margin, right? If they charge a 7% premium on a 1 kilogram bar, then that's their margin, 7%. So the premium is how much you pay above the spot price. Silver has a spot price, there's a current value, right? And it's tied to the paper market, you know, the paper silver market, the paper gold market. You know, you can look it up. You know, there's exchange traded funds, there is the main paper market, there's junior exchange traded funds. So it's like a pot. There's a whole other story. We're not getting into it. But what I'm trying to say is that the physical price of silver is unfortunately tied to the paper price. So premium means over spot. Generally speaking, the larger bars, meaning 100 ounce bars, 1,000 ounce bars, you know, 5 kilogram bars, 10 kilogram, 15 kilogram, 30 kilogram bars, the larger bars have the smaller premiums because the dealers make more money out of them already. because a larger bar is a larger quantity. You can kind of compare it when you own a little grocery store and you consider buying 10 chocolates versus 1,000 chocolates. Naturally, your supplier will charge you less if you choose a larger quantity. And it's exactly the same when we're talking about buying precious metals, buying silver, buying gold. The more you buy, the larger the quantities, the smaller the premium is going to be. Premium is one thing. Another thing is obviously the spread. The spread is the difference between the buy and the sell price. So if you paid $25 an ounce for silver, right, and then the spread, is going to be $1, that means $1 is what you are going to lose. If you bought it for 26 and the spot price is 25, and let's say that is the spread, then you would lose $1 for each ounce that you sell. Again, the larger bars that you buy, the lower the spread will be as well. The larger bars are always better on silver, gold, all metals. The larger bars are better. What about buying coins? A lot of you probably love coins, maybe you love collecting them. The thing with coins is, if you want to sell them back to the same dealer you purchased the coins from because you're storing the coins there, the problem is the spread is really high. It could be like 10%, 15%, sometimes even more than that. So you're going to lose a lot of money. Even if you buy like thousands of them, the spread is still going to be much higher. So one 1,000 ounce bar is the same weight, the same quantity as 1,000 1-ounce coins. It has the same weight. But since you're buying 1,000 coins, and on the other hand you're buying one large bar, the spread for the larger bar is going to be a lot less than for the 1,000 coins. But now if you were to sell the coins privately, individually, you can actually charge above the spot price yourself. But if you want to sell the coins back to the dealer, then the dealer will pay you less because they have to sell them again individually. So they make less money, they have more work. It's a different story. What about storage fees? You want to store the silver bars, the silver coins at a dealer. How much do they charge? Typically, a dealer charges anywhere from 0.5% to 1.3% of the average value of the bullion per year. That means if you have $100,000 worth of silver bars, then your yearly storage fee would be approximately $1,000. $1,000 is 1% of $100,000. For gold, the storage fees are generally lower. For silver, they're generally higher. If you want to have the least problems, if you want to have the quickest transaction possible without worrying about, I'm going to have this bullion shipped to my home. I need to store it. I need to make sure the bullion is safe because I don't want to face home invasion and lose all my bullion, which would be a complete disaster. But you are willing to also make a little bit less when you sell them for a profit, then what I would recommend to you is to simply buy, store, and sell the bullion at the same place you purchased it. Yes, you are going to make a little bit less money because you're dealing with a dealer, you're dealing with a precious metal, with a bullion dealer, and they need to make money in order for them to be able to afford to work with you, but you're going to have less struggle, you're going to have less stress because they take care of all the logistics, of all the logistical part, the buying, then the storage and the selling. You don't need to deal with any of that. This is worth, a little bit, and that would be the quickest way for you to sell, because if you, store it with a dealer that, has a large customer base, you can sell it instantly. So if you think the price is right, you can sell it instantly, as if you were to store it at home or somewhere nearby. You would have to pick the bullion up and then sell it, depending on where you want to sell it. Maybe you want to sell it on Craigslist, eBay, or another platform, another marketplace. There's a lot of work involved. You have to put together an auction, and then you need to find somebody who is willing to buy it, and then you need to ship it, right? And maybe deal with returns. So there is a lot of hassle involved when you buy, store, and sell bullion yourself. And that's why I always prefer doing it through a dealer. What do you think about this video? Are you now ready to invest in silver coins and bars? Leave a comment below and let us know. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm uploading new videos on digital nomad locations, travel updates, visas, crypto advice, and business advice several times a week right now. I highly recommend that you grab a free copy of my ebook Nomad Elite, the insider's guide to retaining a life of freedom. All you need to do is click on the link below the video. And if you got some more time left, check out these videos. Thank you for watching.